is to let my people go that they might serve me. God's people have been enslaved for way too long, and it's time that they come out of bondage. The devil has been holding hostage a generation that is chosen, but God is declaring a coming out. In Exodus 8, you will find Pharaoh basically refusing to set free the captives. Therefore, God hit him and his enchantments with a mighty blow. Significantly, God is declaring to the hostage takers as well as the hosts that if they do not let the prisoners thereof free, if they do not let go the prisoners, that he will smite them with plagues. And you'll find in the book of Exodus that the plagues that God hit them was not just with animals such as frogs, but he hit them with diseases and famine and all sorts of stuff. And God will do the same for those that are touching his anointed ones. Those that have their hands on the chosen generation, God will smite them in such a way that it will not only harm them, but basically it will touch those that are in conjunction, those that they are in cahoots with, those that they may be connected to will also feel the blows of the hand of God. And God is speaking to the abductor, to the captor, to the kidnapper. Basically, if they do not let his people go, how he will smite them. A host is basically someone who holds a person hostage at their own will, meaning that they voluntarily surrender themselves to become enslaved. They may not mentally be aware, but they have come to a point in their life where they have basically become a product of their own environment, or their environment. They become a product of their environment. And becoming a product of your environment is the easiest way one can be enslaved. So as believers, we ought to be mindful that we're not surrendering ourselves voluntarily, but not knowingly. 2015 is basically prophetic, and it's so prophetic to the point that if you look it up in the Hebrew word, it's called hafak. And hafak is basically spelled H-A-P-H-A-K, which is defined as a change, and it's also defined as come. So I'm going to minister to you about a change a coming. There is a change a coming. There are some things in your life that needs to be overthrown in order for restoration to even begin to take place. When one is binded up on earth, there is perversion that basically has taken place. Therefore, it's time that you become all that God will have you to become. But in your becoming, you must discover. Not only must you discover, but you must follow. You must retrace your steps back. Retracing your steps back to the source, to the beginner. In Genesis, you will find that God says that he's the beginning and he's the end. Meaning he is the source. He's your foundation. So with that being said, let the shift begin. And let's become who God has called you to become. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, be blessed.